In this week's App of the Week, I'll be talking about an app called Plenary, Plenary. This is an RSS feed
Message. One
reader,
Android user
and it
chat.
also has the capability of a podcast. So I'm going to go into Plenary.
Zoom. Plenary. Plenary. You're not subscribed to any feeds. Select from following options to get started.
When you open it up, it tells you you're not subscribed to any feed. Tap here to add feeds. And then below that, we have
Add new feed. But
Add
restore
New
data from locally.
Feed.
Restore data from cloud. Button. Restore data from locally exported .zip file. Button. Restore data from cloud. Button.
And then at the bottom of the phone, there are 4 tabs that are not labeled. And one of them is like the settings. That's the one on the farthest right. And the one on the farthest left is the home that's placing you where we are right now. And then second to it, going right, will be the saved articles. And then the third one is I don't remember what that one does. And then the fourth one is for the settings, where you tap in here and go and find all the settings and things like that. I want to say here in passing, though, that the app is totally free of ads. You can, however, buy the premium subscription or one-time payment. And the whole reason is you could have different colors and things like that, which is not very important to you and I. It does also have a TTS readout, and you don't have to pay to get that TTS readout. But the very good news about this app is that it lets you do a reader mode as well. So if all you want to do is to use your Braille device or something like that, you can also read it by putting it into that reader mode. So let's go into add new feed and see how you go about adding feed and the different categories in here. And there may be enable buttons
Add
here
new feed.
and
Button.
things like that. So add new feed.
Add new feed using search feeds and list.
You could search feed.
Local news.
And under local news, when you tap local news, it takes you to a list of countries. You could add local news from those countries. Let's take a quick look.
Plenary. Button unlabeled. Out. Select country.
Select country.
Flag. Australia.
Australia.
Flag. Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Flag. Brazil. Flag. Canada. Flag. France. Flag. Germany.
You get the drift. So
Plenary.
let's go down. That was local news.
Restore data from local. Add new feed.
So
Add
we
new
go
feed using
to
search local news. RSS assistant.
There's an RSS assistant, and what this does is that there's a lot of
Plenary.
unlabeled
Read RSS
things
feeds
here.
quickly. Google News. Row 2.
There's Google News, and then they're arranged in rows. So you got 2 columns, one right, one left, one right, one left, and they all say CV root for some reason.
Fruit. Row 3. Column 1. Fruit. Column 2.
If I tap on that,
Showing English. US. Create feed for Pinterest.
that's for Pinterest
Keyboard hidden.
and things like
Fruit.
that. So
Row
I'm
5.
going to go back out of here. The
Plenary.
guy has some work to do, but it's a great app.
Add restore data from local. Add new feed.
Let's go to the
Add
one
new
that I'm
feed.
after, and that would be the recommended.
Add new feed using out of list. Search feeds and list. Local news. RSS assistant. Recommended feeds. Enter feed URL.
Or you could enter your RSS feed if you know the address,
Import OPML file.
or you can import an OPML file. And so let's go to recommended.
Search feeds. Local news. RSS assistant. Enter feed URL. Recommended feeds. Plenary. Button unlabeled. Out of list.
So we got 2 columns. We got left and right. So we got
Android. Row 1.
Android.
Grid. Android development.
Android
column
development.
2. Apple. Row 2. Column. Architecture. Beauty. Row 3. Books. Column 2. Business and cars. Column. Cricket. Row. Interior
I'm
design.
going to scroll to the bottom,
row.
see what we have.
UI/UX. Row 17. Web development. Column 2.
So I'm going to go
Interior
back
design.
up to the
Row 5.
top
Column
and
2.
tap on Android, since we're talking about Android.
Android development. Row 1. Android. Column 1. Plenary. Button.
When you
unlabeled.
tap on Android, then you have things like
all about Android. Audio. HTTP. Preview. Android. https://mob.google/preview. Android. https.
So to the right of all of these is a preview. You tap there, and you should be able to subscribe from there, say, if you want to subscribe to any of these. So let's say
Preview. Android Authority. HTTPS.
Android Authority.
Android Authority. HTTPS. Android Authority. HTTP.
Let's scroll up.
Android Authority Podcast. HTTP. Android Central. Android Forums. New Android Central Podcast. HTTP.
All right.
Android Community. HTTP. Android Police. Android News. Reviews. Apps. Games. Phones.
So
Tablets.
if I want to
feeds,
preview, I tap that.
Button
So I'm
unlabeled.
now
list.
in Android Police.
7 killer tricks for your Pixel phone's camera. 13 minutes ago. JR Raffle. Hey.
So we're talking about pixels. Let's tap on this one.
Plenary. Navigate up. Button. Out of list.
When I tap on that article, now here's what we got at the top.
Space. Save.
There's save,
Enter reader mode.
enter reader mode, which is important. I talked about that.
Open an external browser.
You could open it in an external browser, and that I think requires subscription.
More options. Button.
Then the more options,
Pop-up window. Share and list.
you could share,
Enable dark mode.
enable dark mode,
Subscribe to RSS feed.
or you could subscribe to the RSS feed. Now let's go
Plenary.
to the
Enter reader mode.
reader mode,
Plenary. 7 killer tricks for your Pixel phone's camera.
and I just put my finger down and touch it, and it should read it.
This story was originally published 2021/04/15/600 AM on April 15th, 2021, and last updated 2021/04/17/02 AM on April 17th, 2021. Got a Pixel? Then you've got one of the best damn cameras in all the Android land. Hold the phone. Your Pixel camera can do even more than you realize. Sure, it takes
Okay. But you get the drift. So we don't have blind Android users here. I tap on Android, and of course, we've seen that we don't have blind Android users here. At the
Showing
bottom,
items 13.
however, I
Showing
could
items 13.
recommend to them that they should add blind Android users here. So let's see what we do.
Talk Android. HTTP. Suggest your favorite feed.
Suggest your favorite feed, and that's the most important one. So I tap here.
Plenary. Navigate up. Button. Out of recommended feed suggestion. Recommended feed suggestion. Web view. Recommended feed suggestion. Heading 1. Suggest your favorite blog/podcast/YouTube channel, etc. in this category to be added in recommended feed.
All right.
Category required question. Heading 3. Required question. Category required question. Choose. Enlist. Item 1 of 37.
So I'm going to choose
Android. Enlist. Item 2 of
this
37.
Android.
Select Android development. Enlist.
Android
Item 3 of 30.
development.
Android.
So I
Enlist.
tap on Android.
Android. Enlist. Item 2 of 37.
All
Selected.
right.
Category required question. List box. 37 items. Expanded. Enter website URL or RSS feed URL of your favorite feed from this category. Error. Invalid entry.
So you put the web address. In this case, it's going to be blindandroidusers.com.
Edit box. Error. Invalid entry. This is a podcast. Heading 3.
And you're going to indicate whether or not this is a podcast or just an RSS feed.
Yes. Radio button. Not checked. Yes.
All right.
No. Radio button. Not
And
checked.
so we will add blind Android users to this so that if you install this app, you could actually listen to our podcast direct from Plenary. And that will be Plenary.
Wow, that is a fantastic app, and definitely we will be on that app shortly. I think we are going to do it immediately after recording. So look forward to seeing us there.
And I'll be contacting him to make sure those unlabeled buttons are labeled. And then, God willing, if he's able to, I'm going to have him come onto the podcast and talk about the app some more. It's a great app with no ads whatsoever.